Fortunately for Puha, who has played Pro Tour darts for the last couple of years, he's also played some domestic stuff in New Zealand, hasn't got the balance right, and now he has to try and go back to the drawing board and figure it out. As for Landman, for me, he's an in-between player. I think he's a very good second-level player, so Challenge Tour, maybe in the WDF when he made the final and lost to Andy Barton's, he can succeed there. But at the top level in the PDC, like a lot of players in his bracket, he's just not able to find that consistency as well as the explosiveness that we know he has. So it isn't harsh that they've lost their tour cards today, but it is a chance for them to refocus.
Okay, and at the other end of the spectrum, Chris, we saw Ryan Searle, who's fancied by many to have a big run here. He put on a good show against Chris Landman, and Rob Cross maybe answered a few critics today, didn't he? Signing off with that big fish finish in that comprehensive win, really, over Core Decker, who just missed too many doubles too early.
Yeah, in spells, I thought Rob Cross looked very, very good. Looked very, very twitchy, though, as well. He just can't seem to find that balance at the moment. And for me, it screams not working hard enough, because there's not enough belief, and belief comes from graft. And the only way you get that is by putting the yards in. And if you don't do it, you're guessing a lot. And that's what his game's like at the moment for me. He just seems to be guessing. But no real surprises for myself or Paul today. That's how we sort of mapped it out earlier on when we spoke to our betting partners, and it sort of pretty much played out how we expected. The Ian White Merv King game, we were bang on with the stat I found about the fact that Ian White doesn't play well against Merv King was there, but the fact that Merv King was so poor for 3 sets, averaging 75. And that was only about 4 or 5 under what Ian White was doing. And if you can't beat that version of Ian White, then you don't deserve to win, because that, listen, I'm no dart player anymore, but that was a game that I'd fancy winning.
Yeah, it wasn't a classic, but Ian White is safely through. Let's have a look at what we've got coming up tonight then. First up, Ross Smith against Andreas Harrysson. Now, Andreas Harrysson might not be a well-known figure to a lot of the crowd here, Paul, but he's a player that we've known year. He is a non-tour card holder, but we've seen him average over 110 in a Players' Championship event. This guy can play, can't he?
Yes, without a doubt. And we've seen what he did at the Motor Super Series multiple times. He is one of the best players who's ever played in that event. We're talking about someone who's won at every level there. So he's won a double start event. He's got a personal best average there of 117. So he can be explosive in a set situation. He's a series champion from Series 7. Now he's got to bring the experience and that explosiveness to this stage. I always go back, if you're trying to figure out how good he is, he played at the Belgian Darts Open last year in Wiesa, his first European Tour event of the year, and he qualified through the Nordic and Baltic as he has done for this event. He went up against Gary Anderson, and he frightened the living daylights out of him, because he was averaging around about the 110 mark, and Gary was standing back as if to say, what's this guy doing? He hasn't even thrown a practice start backstage, because he doesn't do a lot of it. When he gets up there, if he's comfortable, this is an awful draw for Ross Smith.
A Ross Smith who got dumped out last year in his opening game against Paolo Nebreda.
Yeah, and I was looking at Paolo Nebreda's draw this year, and whoever's playing him, which we'll talk about because we know who he's playing, he's a tricky opponent. Yeah, Ross Smith's one of those, listen, Harrysson is either on or off. There's no in-between with him. When he's on, and you've got your hands full, whoever it is. Ross Smith, last 32, 3 consecutive years, and he should be doing better than that. Like, he should be going deep in Worlds, deep in majors, and it's an anomaly why he doesn't.
Well, I'm going to ask Paul, because Paul mentioned it earlier with Damon Etta when he said about players putting too much expectation on themselves. I think Ross Smith's in that category.
And he does the same thing. He's too
regimented.
Yeah, trying to be too perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. We have actually spoken to Ross Smith at the match play a couple of years ago, because he's looking at every facet of his game. Pre-match food, hydration, what he does day to day. Sometimes these players just need to have a day off.
Yeah, and overcomplicate.
Yeah, absolutely. Ross Smith is an incredible dart player, and weirdly, the thing that proves this is that he won a Players' Championship this year by winning the last 24 legs. He won in the event And in the interview afterwards, he says, I don't even think I played that well. What more do you want?
Is that the one where he beat MVG on Route 6-0 as well?
Like, he beat Brendan Dolan in the final by 8-0. It does not get any better than that. And
he's and he made a European Tour final this year.
Yeah.
The guy he's got game. He's got game, but Nico is absolutely bang on. He falls into that same category as Damon Etto, who we're going to see tonight. They try to be too perfect, and you can't be. It loads you with pressure. It loads the throw with pressure. Never mind internally, it's externally. The arm is too tight, the triceps too engaged, the grip's too tight. You get too emotionally invested, and when those two in Hector and Ross Smith are free-flowing and absolutely just gliding, they're unbelievable.
Well, the best version we see of Ross Smith, he's walking up in 180 after 180 after 180 without even thinking about it.
Absolutely right. He's got a great
action. And
that's
the secret.
And the secret to being a great dart player, and this is born from the likes of Anderson and Van Gerwen, when you're practicing, you're going through processes. When you get on that stage, go and play. You don't practice things on the football pitch when the whistle goes. You play the game. Go up there, Ross. You've got a dangerous opponent. Play the game and take away all the clutter. Just play.
Okay. Well, we mentioned Damon Hector there. He's another one up there tonight. He takes on Steve Lennon. Steve Lennon, he's got to get to round 4 minimum to save his tour card, so he could be about to lose his
tour
status.
And Lennon's been playing all right of late.
Yeah, he has.
It's again, it's one of those awkward draws for Damo. But listen, if he just goes up there and relaxes, I can't believe he doesn't have people around him that understand the game like me and Nico and look from the outside in and go, Damo, just throw. Don't worry about
overthink it.
Yeah, just throw. Just do what you do in practice. That's the reason why we spend hours and hours and hours perfecting something that we can replicate.
Excuse me. His TV form is a problem. There's no doubt about that. He lost in the Players' Championship final last 64. Didn't get out of the group stage at the Grand Slam. Lost early on European Championship. He's won 2 Players' Tour events this year, but he's struggling on the telly.
Yeah, but he's got a platform, right? And he uses that platform rather than the whole idea of this image thing he portrays is deflecting, because he needs something. He's the kind of guy that I would say go and have a 5K run before you play darts. Just get it all out of your system. It's too complicated. Just exhaust yourself, and then just go upstairs, go on that stage, and just do what you do in practice.
Absolutely. One of the things that I did and some other people have done, Ross Smith actually tries to do this as well. You go out for a run first thing in the morning, tire yourself out, and if you're playing evening, sleep. Then you wake up and then you go through your process to play. And you cannot be tense going up here and play your best game. You just can't do it.
Yeah, you rid your body of nervous energy.
Okay.
Ronnie O'Sullivan's someone who I sort of learnt this about, and I know Ronnie quite well, and we talk a lot about especially the psychology of sport. And I said to him, how do you do it? And that's why he took up running, because that's his escape, and he can just exhaust himself of all that mental negative energy that you can overthink. You got to exhaust that mind. The greatest players in the world, it's like the greatest rally drivers in the world. They almost just they have like a lid on there. They just take the brain out, put it to one side, and go up there and just go on autopilot. And that's the secret to playing this sport. The greatest players in the world are not necessarily the most intelligent for a reason.
Jan van Veen, bright talent, 6 finals this year. Finally got over the line. Won a Players' Championship event. He's since gone on. He's won the European Championship. He won the World Youth title at Minehead. He is a man on the rise. He's yet to win here. Lost to Ricardo Pietreczko, Manlok Leung. He's one of the favourites to win it, Nico. He's never won here. Yeah,
it's one of the weirdest things when he hasn't won here yet in the 2 attempts he's had. One of the people that has beaten him is in the practice room tonight, and you can't miss Manlok Leung, because he's one of the brightest stars of darts from Asia, and he's a fabulous player, but he doesn't have to play him tonight. He's got to play Cristo Reyes, who will turn up with dust on him, because we haven't seen him since 2020. Post-pandemic, he went into obscurity. He went into hiding, so to speak, but now he's back. I mean, literally, I've looked at his 2025 form. There's nothing apart from the qualifier. That's it. He turns up, he wins it, he's back, and we think, well, where have you been? This is not an easy draw for Van Veen, because he doesn't know anything about what to expect. So for that, I think he's going to have to be favourite because we don't have any info.
Yeah, I don't think that matters for Jan.
No,
I think Jan is
not
going to come and just throw his 105 average or whatever, and if he gets beat, he gets beat. But I don't think he has a problem.
I think it's good for him because it'll give him trepidation, it'll give him fear because he's going into the unknown, and I used to prefer that because it puts you on edge. Every sense is heightened, and you're alert. You know what's going on. Your preparation is sharp. You're like, I don't know what this guy. I'm not going to give him a chance to get comfortable.
It's very rare you see Jan have a really bad game.
Correct.
Isn't it?
Very, very steady player. So consistent over the last couple of years. You could probably count on one hand how many bad games he's had, and some of them would be on the floor. And you can excuse those. He might have just felt a bit tired that day. But I want to compare him to Richie Edhouse. This time last year, we were saying Edhouse is European champion. He's a different beast. Nothing changed.
Mike de Decker.
Van Veen, it's different with him because we see it and we feel it. You see it on the score sheets. He's a better player than Edhouse has ever been. They're the last two European champions. And I firmly believe that because of some of the games that Van Veen's had with Humphreys this year, his confidence has skyrocketed because he believes that he's one of the only players in the world who can beat them both.
Well, he's beaten Humphreys in 2 finals already this year, so including one at the European Championship. The game we've not mentioned, Ricky Evans against Man Lok Leung. We've mentioned Man Lok Leung only played here once, did beat Jan van Veen on debut. He's a 5-time finalist on the Asian Tour this year. He's qualified through the Asian Tour. He knows what it's all about. Ricky Evans, 6 times he's beaten the last 32. His 11th appearance, yet to get past that stage. Did get though to the quarterfinals at the Grand Slam.
Yeah, they're both tidy. You know, they're both tidy. I think the advantage for Ricky is he's used to playing at a higher level. His seasonal numbers are higher. His actual best TV game is lower than that of Man Lok Leung's, which I found an incredible stat. I think it'll be a close game, but I expect Evans's scoring prowess and experience to pay dividends. Like you said, multiple times he's gone sort of in the middle rounds of this, yet to really make an impact. And until he changes his lifestyle, I don't think he will make an impact.
100% right. He's got to change his lifestyle for the long term. But my parting shot for tonight pre-show was this. With the Evans game, nothing will surprise me. But the one thing that we can say about the ever inconsistent Evans is that for some reason, just before Christmas, he finds a bit of a superpower.
Hello and a very warm welcome. You've joined us live on Sky Sports from the Alexandra Palace, London. It's the Paddy Power World Dance Championship, brought to you by the PDC. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands joining us live and the millions joining us around the world, it's time to meet the players from Sweden taking part in his World Championship debut. He is the Nordic and Baltic Pro Tour champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Andreas Harrysson!
Andreas Harrysson. Plenty of Swedish fans in here tonight. He's just been signing a couple of Swedish flags en route. The bald head, the huge grey long beard puts Simon Whitlock to shame, that beard, as he makes his way up. This guy can play. A regular in the finals on the Nordic and Baltic tours. 4 wins so far this year. And we mentioned those big averages. If this guy's on song, he's going to be a handful. Shaking hands with the officials on stage. Andreas Harrysson about to make his Ali Pali debut. And he looks like he's enjoying it. Big thumbs up to the crowd.
Yeah, underestimate him at your peril. He's, well, if he was any more laid back, he'd be asleep. He is just such a real cool guy who loves playing darts and loves a challenge. And he's going to have one tonight.
Ladies and PDC title, the former European champion. It's Ross Smith.
What a tune that is to walk on. The pyrotechnics going off on stage, and Smudger's not hanging around. He's fair raced up the walk on here. He's giving it the big cheer to the fans. Another sold out crowd here. And Smith raring to get going. Couple of Players' Championship wins this year. He's runner-up on the European Tour. Showed his mental strength, having lost his mum recently. He turned up, won a Players' Championship event shortly after. It's been an emotional year for Smudger. Not the draw he would have wanted, but looks up for the challenge. And it's not red light that's the danger tonight. It's the man in the blue and yellow of Sweden, Andreas Harrysson. I think this could well be the game of the tournament so far.
I'm totally in agreement with you. If Harrisson's on it, this could be something very, very special. He's got a lovely fuss-free kind of throw. It's just straight up and down. He is just such a calm man. Typical Scandinavian. They make some of the greatest poker players in the world for a reason.
We just nearly fell over the hockey, which should be a bit of a worrying sign for Andreas Harrysson. You'd think he'd know it was there by now, but he stumbled his way, had a bit of a wry smile to himself.
Ross Smith won the ball, so he will get the honour in set one. Throw first in legs 1, 3 and 5 if required. And for me, we just discussed it. For me, Ross Smith's got to start with a bit of rhythm in his action. If he's a bit staccato and like just a bit too clunky, that's when he can get in trouble, and he's got to find rhythm here early.
We mentioned it earlier on about Searle. I want to see him come out and put a statement. This is what I want to see from Ross Smith. If he's going to win tonight, I want him to win well.
I want him to put down a marker and go, I'm here. Well, look at me.
46.
Well, that opening
you get a pass.
Stanza wasn't the best.
Throw
46.
one, his elbow will be loaded with adrenaline, his heart will be pumping, his heart will be in his mouth. But look at the difference. Harrysson, straight up, great ton.
It's no fuss. He's got a big smile on his face, Andreas Harrysson. You get the
loving
sense he's enjoying it already. Tell you what, there's a lot of sweat on the forehead of Ross Smith already.
It's hot. Listen, yesterday it was quite cool because we only had the evening session. Today you got that residual heat from 3,500 people in here this afternoon, and it's a quick turnaround. It's only a 2.5 hour turnaround, so it is warm out there. I certainly noticed a difference out in the fans' village. Ross Smith, treble 20, followed by another. Loads of room. Expect a max.
140.
Not quite. But a good solid start for Smith. Race to 3 sets, of course.
Yeah, going to win 3 legs to win the set. So in control here. 175 Smith in the opening leg. Harrysson back on 244. Single 20 for Smith. I'm not sure if that's in or not, mate.
59.
It wasn't, so down to 116.
Yeah, 116, 244 for Andreas Harrysson. He's in the red bit, so he should get down to a finish. Another treble would be good, and he finds one, so he's on 104. So Smith going to have a serious look at this 116.
Start on the 20s. Finds the 60. Single 16 for tops. To hold in 15.
Clips the bottom wire, so a chance has been and gone.
104.
Can Andreas Harrysson step in? Went for treble 16. Not sure he's got it with the second die. In fact, he hasn't. The look on his face tells you he hasn't got it. So 32 scored, 72 remaining.
And considering he's been so solid around the 60, interesting choice that to opt for 16s. Mathematically sort of makes sense, but inside the 10s, a double 5. This is tricky. Yeah, that's the problem.
That is disastrous. Busts his score. So Ross Smith is making a bit of a mess of this now, and Harrysson needs 60. So single 20, gets it high in the bed. It's not a blocker though. There is the tops, and Andreas Harrysson has an early break, and Ross Smith raises his eyebrows. Well, that was his own fault. Had multiple opportunities there, 3 of them to win that opening leg, and it's Harrysson who steps in.
Yeah, Harrysson on 60. It's an ideal shot for him, which is why he will try and leave 60 as many times as possible. Throws a really, well, it's below horizontal, very, very flat dart, a stacking style dart. So when he throws at 20 for tops, it's not a blocker, it's an open bed.
These two are in a bit of the draw that just quietly you'd be quite pleased to be in.
Yeah,
winner of this Tricol or Sakai.
Yeah.
And then it's Chisnell, Sherritt, Pietreczko and de Souza.
And none of them are in any kind of form whatsoever. And this is a real opportunity for one of these two. I expect it to be Smith. But he's going to have to be, not necessarily at his best, but certainly close. Harrysson, as we've already said, a very tricky customer. Down to 260, leads by 1-0 in the opening set. Ross Smith, 307 at the hockey, needs 2 trebles to leave a finish. Single 20 is the blocker. Oh, beautiful dart, moves right, opens the angles. Oh, that's a great 140.
Yeah, he's done well from a tricky spot to get down to that 167. Harrysson from 260 is in the red bit. Oh, twice, can he fill it up? Not quite, and that could be a costly last dart as well.
Horrible deflection, down to 139, 167 Smith. Trouble 20, trouble 19, Bull. Oh, that's low, that's tight. He's decided, rather than running for cover straight away, he's moved left.
Well, he does have a habit of doing this, doesn't he? He refuses to switch. He always feels, and he showed on the last visit, he can get them in there, but he does get the cover with a final dart.
But if he'd have ran for cover on dart 2, he'd have left 90 and could have left a double instead of 70. No finish now for Harrysson, but he's going to leave tops.
Well, that single one on his last visit, crucial there. Denied him a go, really, at a simpler finish. 70 for Smith to break straight back. Level up the opening set, race to 3. Oh, great first start. Treble 18 leaves double 8. Just outside, that could be a good marker for him, but he doesn't use it. So that's 5 darts now that Ross Smith has missed here. And Harrysson is on tops. And Harrysson is in the tops and he leads 2-0. And this potential banana skin is starting to become more and more clear now for Ross Smith, who's throwing to stay in the opening set.
Yeah, 3 darts in leg 1, 2 darts in leg 2. What you will think is, right, okay, if I hit my dart, I'm scoring well enough, I'm competing. All I got to do is tidy up my doubles. But of course, there's another layer to the Harrysson game. That's the problem. If he starts to get his scoring boots on, Ross Smith is in a world of trouble, which is why we have said for the last 2 days, this is one of those games that's going to be tricky.
Still away in the first match, so Ross Smith was going to deliver there. Can't, much to the angst of the capacity crowd here. You're in the best possible spot. Thanks for joining us on the talkSPORT Darts YouTube channel and on the app. Every game from the Ali Pali, live on both those platforms throughout, every single dart.
And free.
Correct.
And you can get involved. Have you got any questions or comments? Hashtag darts on the radio. We didn't have to wait too long for our first match, so comment on the YouTube page in the chat. And anything sensible, we'll try and answer.
85.
Well, Smith looks set for a hold here. 9 darts in, he's on 88. Ooh, treble 1, shot still on. Treble 15, can't find it. So it's just a layup here. Oh, wow, that is a bag of nails from Ross Smith, and he's left an awkward 2 dart out.
Yeah, he may only end up with 1 dart or a double if he doesn't find a treble on dart 1.
65.
Harrysson tidies up to leave 160, so not a great deal of pressure on this 66. Could be ball, could be treble 10. Went ball, 25 leaves 41, 9 leaves double 16. Gets it. 15 dart holder throw.
That much more like it from Smudger. He's on the board. trailing 2 legs to 1, but Harrysson has got the throw here for the opening set, and it would be against the Smith darts. Race to 3 sets.
83.
And this is where the complexity of set play starts to really rear its head, because, like you say, hold cheer as throw, it could be 2-0 up in the blink of an eye in terms of sets.
And yeah, if Smith was to break here and he starts off with a ton 40, then he's got every chance of taking out the opening set. Harrysson in the red bit, but then drifts into the 1-1 beds. Only 83. That's the second time he's hit the treble 20 with his opening visit and gone away with 83.
Yeah, just forcing the issue rather than allowing the darts to flow. Single 20, single 19, all low, an indication of pressure. Great treble 18. Takes him down to 268. Trails 2-1 in set 1. Harrysson has the darts here. It's 3-3-5 minus these, single 20. Oh, beautiful treble, great adjustment. Very unlucky just to get a ton out of that.
It was. Smith's got to be careful here from 268. Doesn't want to leave himself on a bogey number. 80 scored with 2, so now he's got to switch.
Yep. Brilliant. Halves his score. 134 to leave 134. Harrysson 235. Remember, he had the darts in this leg to win the set. Finds the treble. Oh, and again, treble 1.
Well, now he has got to be careful. What's he got left? 172. Well, he went stage straight. That's his third successive 83. 134 for Smith. Oh, single 5 doesn't help the cause. He's just got to recalibrate. Andreas Harrysson is just constantly nodding and talking to himself at the back of the hockey. Great last start, Smith.
Well, you just can't shake him off. You can't get rid of him. He's just there or thereabout. Interesting shot that. 152. 3, 4, 18, 114. Yeah, don't get it. Answers on a postcard. Make it make sense. That works though.
Well, it does.
Double 8.
Yeah, but that was interesting. 50 for Smith for a level game. 18 to leave double 16. Hit it last time, hits it this time, and Smudger lets out a big roar. Harrysson had the chance, but wasn't good enough to take it.
Well, he had the pop at 152, but sat waiting with double 8. There was pressure on that turn from Smudger, and he's back in the treble 20. Has the darts in the deciding leg of this opening set. Only a ton. Be disappointed after a treble 20 with dart 1.
Yeah, missed his first 5 darts at a double, but crucially Ross Smith has hit the last 2.
Yeah, I mean, he could have won this set 4-0. He only needs to win 3.
Well, you always better to make sure. Race 2-3 to win the first set. First sets have been so crucial. Seen a lot of them
they tend
go.
to set the tone, don't they?
Yeah, gone to a deciding leg, and the winner of those invariably has gone on to win the match so far.
121.
1-2-1 is, well, he's just in front. 27 to the good on the Smith throw. 2-6-7 Smith. Again, that first start is
tight,
a blocker.
isn't it? Yeah, it's tight, it's low. Anything that's low, it's because of pressure. 40. And then they're both an inch below the treble 20. He's got to consciously make a decision just to pitch one out there. He can't work up. He can only work down. And Harrisson's back in with a 140 to leave a ton after 9 on a potential 11 darter to win the opening set.
Yeah, nothing Smith can do here. More of a 3 treble visit.
Yeah, he needs a huge one, doesn't he?
How about this? First one's in. Ooh, second one over pitched. Another one doesn't leave him out of it. That is not a bad visit. 87 left. Harrysson then, who is perfect on his doubling. Doesn't get the treble. Does he go double-double? He does. He hits tops. He needs another top for the set. And he can't find it. Harrysson had a set dart and he's missed it.
Right, Ross Smith, treble 17. His heart would have been in his mouth. Stood behind Harrysson there. Treble 17, double 18. 17 hit, 20 and ball. Bull it is for the opening set.
Right in the middle. Ross Smith pounces after Harrysson missed tops for the opening set. Harrysson looks on at what might have been Ross Smith league night, the local, or dreaming of a walk-on anthem, you'll know the right gear makes all the difference. Target Darts are the brand behind Luke Littler's rise. They've been with him from the start, crafting the innovative, high-quality darts that he now uses on the sport's biggest stages. And now Target have taken the home setup to another level with the Omni auto-scoring system. Instant accurate scoring and a slick modern way to sharpen your game. So if you want the same equipment trusted by the most electrifying young talent in world darts, visit targetdarts.com and get on target.
Magic. It needs to be magic. It is magic. 180. Luke Littler gets on target.
But he needed a bullseye finish, and that only after Andreas Harrysson had missed tops for the opening set. Fine margins, Chris Mason, Ross Smith on the right end of it, and when he needed the ball, he got it.
Yeah, it was a fabulous finish, wasn't it? He missed darts in leg 1, 3, missed 2 in leg 2, a 180 and a 15 darter in leg 3, a 14 dart breaker throw in leg 4, and an 87 out on the ball for a 15 dart hold. Nothing between them. The averages 96.19 Ross Smith, 96.21 Harrysson. Everything we said about Harrysson is coming to fruition. He is a bowler.
He is indeed. Still to come tonight, Ricky Evans takes on Manlock Leung. Abby Davis and Paul Nicholson with a call for that one. Jan van Veen takes on Cristo Reyes in game 3. In the final game of the night, Damon Heta against an under fire Steve Lennon, who's got to win and win if he's going to keep his tour card. Looks up against it, Lennon, and he'll be fancying himself against Damon Heta. They've met twice this year and it's one apiece, so Lennon knows what it takes to beat the Australian #1. Ross Smith didn't really go off stage, did he? He's stayed up there, he's practicing his darts. Andreas Harrysson will be kicking himself. 2-0 up. The tops would have been a great way to win it, and it was against the throw as well, so we're where we should be at this stage. But yeah, as we know, you don't get too many chances against these elite players. Yeah,
and listen, when you've got a player in front of you that's missing darts to win the opening leg, darts to break back, you think you not deserve to win the set, but you think, well, maybe I should have. And he did have a dart on a very creative tum finish, where he hit the tops and there was lots of room to the left, and it just took a little deflection on the other day. It sails in, but that's darts. And the one good thing Harrysson is very, very good at is forgetting about what's just happened. He is stoic. I'll just stand there and I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. At the end of it, I either shake your hand or you shake my hand, and that's it.
Yeah, well, Harrysson will have the throw at the start of the second set. Race to 3, of course. Winner of this takes on Thibaut Tricol or Motomu Sakai, who is here hoping to make an impression on the world stage. It is, I think, a pretty good part of the draw to be in. We mentioned it earlier on, that little section. Johnny Clayton, Adam Lipscomb, Dom Taylor, Oscar Lukasiak, another Swede. Michael Smith against Lee.
And another player who's made a huge impression down at the Super Series along with Harrysson.
Yeah, Smith will take on Neil Zonneveld in round 2. Then it's Ross Smith, Harrysson, Tricol, Sakai, Chisnell, Sherrick and Pietrezco de Souza.
Yeah, nothing to be scared there, that's for sure. Harrysson starts leg 1 of set 2 with a treble 20. Doesn't follow it, only a ton.
Are you a fan of Emmerdale, Mace?
Sure, I've seen it. Yeah, go on.
No, I'm just. Andreas Harrysson looks like one of the characters in it. Bear. I mean, that's one for our probably older listeners who are Emmerdale fans. But I'm just, he's just got a longer beard. That's all. It strikes me as a likeness.
Is that the ones that had a pig in that? Is it that family?
97.
Not quite. Not quite. I'll move on.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of telly.
No,
more of a radio man, mate.
Good man. talkSPORT app and that, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Good man.
Swipe left and right.
There you go. Look, is that a likeness or not? Give him a longer beard.
Wolf. Yeah, actually, that's a shout.
Yeah,
it's certainly a 40% looking like
There'll
it.
be people at home going, yeah, he's right there. He's right. There'll be some people saying, what's this clown on? 1-0. Smith leads in sets. Harrysson down to 164. Ross Smith on 387. That low dart is causing him a problem now. But in fairness, when he has gone for cover, he's more often than not hit it.
He has. He's just got to pitch that first dart over. You've got to make a call. If you pull in, what you then do, if you basically pick an imaginary treble 20 above the treble 20, you pull into it. And then you'll relax, and then there we go. Straight in. But he needs multiple trebles here. He's on 290, only a ton. Harrysson down to 81 after 12 to hold in leg 1.
Yeah, 81 needed. Ooh, now he went for treble 15 to leave double 18. He hit single 2, so 79 remaining. Single 19. Knows he'll be back, and that is a comfort blanket that he's going to need because he's left tops.
Smith, 190, and again, another low dart, about half an inch under the treble 20. Tidies up with a treble 19.
There are plenty of Swedish fans here tonight, and Todd's hit by the Swede, and he takes out the opening leg of the second set. 1-0 Smith leads in a race to 3, but Harrysson first on the board in set 2.
Yeah, I met a lot of Scandies out in the fans' village, all coming up, having a go, trying to nick 50 quid off me. Well, not off me, off of the tournament sponsors. And a lot of them very, very unsuccessful, I'm pleased to say.
That, to me, Chris Mason, makes you tight.
They keep going on about it. It's not my money. I don't care, son. I don't have a dog in the race. I don't get any extra money for beating him. But I'll just get the sack if I let them all win. So I've got to find a medium. That's very nearly a max. A 140 down to 265. On throw, Ross Smith leads 1 set to 0. Trails 1 leg to 0 in set 2. 366 Harrysson. Ton takes him down to 266, keeping Smith honest here.
Yeah, there's not going to be a lot in this game.
They're in.
That bullseye, the difference at the moment. Smudger switching to the 18s and finds 6 of them. Good visit, gets him down to a finish, albeit a tough one, 137.
Yeah, it was risky staying there, but it worked out. Harrysson rightly starting on the 19s on 266, but made a real mess of that.
Yeah, he won't be happy with that visit. And Smith, the favourite here, 2 visits from 137. Might not need him. It's a treble 19.
Yeah, he went for 48.32 off of 80s. It's single 8. 72. Stay there. Treble 16 leaves 24. Treble 20 leaves double 6.
That was an interesting picture when he
I wouldn't want to be leaving double 6. It doesn't break down nice.
No, well, that's what he's left. Maybe thinking it's quite a big target.
Well, it's up and down, isn't it? You've got that room up and down, not necessarily left or right. Edging closer. Harrysson on 150, and he's going to get a go at it.
Well, you called it.
Yeah, it's just not a good lead there.
Now he's on double 3. Harrysson going treble 19s from 150, can't find a treble. Nowhere near with his second dart. Only 58. So Smith, does he split it? I think he's going straight at it, double 3.
Yeah, it looks to be. He's not going 2 double 2. Oh, now he might, because that is just let. Oh, now he can't see it. He's so far left. Yeah.
No score.
Bad ball management.
Chris Mason called it when he left double 6. Why did he go that way? 92 for Harrysson. He's hit the treble. He's going to get 2 darts to break at double 16. Just a fraction to the left, and he adjusts beautifully. Well, Ross Smith will be kicking himself. He's shaking his head now. He's agreeing with Chris Mason. Why did I leave that, he said. Well, he left it and he didn't hit it. It's 2-0 in the second set, and Harrysson is now going to be throwing to level up the match at 1-1.
Yeah, but it's just
95.
I don't mind a player being creative, but then you've also got to be cognitive and think about what potentially could go wrong, not go right. Ultimately, dart players miss more than they hit. Right on cue. Thanks, Ross.
Yeah, that's for Smith. This is against the Harrysson throw here, so if he can break straight back, then he
81.
makes Harrysson just have a little bit longer to think about it. And Smith has nicked the darts. He's on 3-2-1, and he's 4 perfect darts into the leg. Make that 5. Here we go. Lift off at the Palace. Not quite.
Took a bump off of dart 2, which meant it didn't follow suit. But more importantly, it's just a leg that he has to win to keep the set alive. Treble 20, and not for the first time. Dart 2 goes astray for Harrysson. 81 in the end, down to 244 on throw, 2-0 up in set 2. Oh, Smith's just all over the red bit, both in. Beautiful.
135.
9 in, and he's left 46. This against the throw.
Yeah, and it's 7 trebles in the process.
Back comes Dirty Harry.
180. Does require 46.
46 then. 14 for double 16.
Catch on a third leg.
Job done.
11 dart. Breaker throw for Ross Smith.
Yeah.
Beautiful leg of darts. Keeps the set alive. Still trails 2-1 in set 2. Leads 1-0. I don't mind that. It's just over pitched. Now he can adjust in, which is exactly what he does.
I'll tell you what, I'd love to get Andreas Harrysson mic'd up. He's not stopped talking to himself since he got on the hockey. He's like one of those nodding things you get in your car. His head's up and down all the time, isn't it?
Well, I presume it's in Swedish, so Ross Smith ain't got a clue what's going on.
Well, he's clearly giving himself a bit of a telling off. 2-1, Harrysson leads set 2, but Smith is set to the good.
Andreas Harrysson is the only man here who thinks the bar's cheap.
He's in the red bit here, Harrysson.
For those who've never been to Sweden, it's
180.
it's a little pricey.
Yeah.
Down to 2-2-1 on Smith's throw. Single 19, single 20, no good. Treble 18's the shot here, Ross. Pins
93.
it. Down to 2-10, so advantage Harrysson. Stolen the darts.
Yeah, he has. What can he do from 2-2-1? He's above and below it. Needs to 1 in the red. Oh, only 60. That feels a bit light.
Yeah, he's dodged one here, Ross Smith, if he can find a... Well, he needs a ton minimum, doesn't he? And he's in the treble 20, and it's high in the bed. Oh, just over the top of the treble.
140.
Beautiful 140. Down to 70. Unless Harrysson can win the set with a 161 out.
Well, he went treble 18 first, didn't find it, doesn't find the treble 20, does find treble 19, so 70 for a set saver for Smith. Take us to a deciding leg in set 2. Can't find treble 18, so it'll be single 20. That leaves double 16 for 2-2. And again, he hits double 16. He has been really good down that part of the board, barring those opening 2 legs of the match. So now Harrysson has got the throw. Smith held throw at the end of the first set to win it. Can Harrysson repeat it in set 2? He's in the red bit in dart 1 and dart 3. 140 to start off the leg.
He is so good. 4 out of 6 on the doubles, averaging 97.5. He's right under it here. Potentially could go 2 sets to 0 down and it's game over, and kicks with a 140. You just can't set about him. You can't make him. You just can't make him fluster.
This is one of those match play legs that is worth more than the 1 leg, because
Correct.
this is either 2 sets to 0 or 1 set each. It is massive. It is huge.
You're 6 legs adrift or level.
You're right. If he loses this, he's in effect got to win the next 6 leg to make it 2-2.
Correct. Just a ton from Smith, down to 305. Harrysson 301. Single 20, but it's good for him because he can just stack above it, which he does.
There's minimal
brilliant.
movement. We're watching side on here. Is minimal movement, is there? It's just
I know, that's
simple but effective.
Exactly that. You just do the basics well and everything will come with it. 2 treble 18s for Smith. And a treble 20. 168 to leave 137. Harrysson for the set, 161. Again, goes for the 54 to go 57 and ball, but he's hit a 19 in a single 1. You're the making of your undoing here, pal. You're complicating stuff.
Yeah, he is. And with Smith, that 3 treble visit, all of a sudden Smith might feel he's got
Harryson's
2 goals.
just been so good around the 60. Why vary it?
Yeah, well, 137. He had this early, hit the treble 20, didn't he? But he couldn't finish it off.
Yeah, he hit the 57, went for 48, 32, and hit a big 8. Well, treble 18 should be the play here, but he's tried to find a treble 20 and left himself back on 78. So 4 18s and ball.
Oh, he's gone 15, that leaves 57. He's got it. Needs the bullseye for the set, but he can't hit the ball. Hits big 12, so Smith back for 2-0, needs 78.
Well, the idea behind that is 2 treble 15s and double 16. Interesting. Our spotter, Richard Ashdown, was all over that. Right, 1 dart tops for 2-0.
Smith moves along the hockey. Massive moment. And he doesn't find it. He doesn't find it. So Harrysson has left double 19. Will he go at it? Will he split? This for a level game. He's at it and he's in it. What a dart. Dirty.
Magic. It needs to be magic. It is magic. 180. Luke Lickler gets on target. To be magic. It needs to be magic. It is magic. 180. Luke Lickler gets on target.
Oscar Lukasiak sat there supporting his fellow Swede in Andreas Harrysson. Dirty Harry's playing some dirty darts.
He is. He's playing some very good stuff. Ross Smith knows he's got his hands full here. As soon as the draw was made, this was one way you go. That could be anything, because Harrysson, we know, is... Look, all the guys that have qualified to get it can play to a certain level, but this guy can compete with the best on his day, granted on his day, but look, he's got a chance, and he is a chance here.
Yeah, well, we always look at the ceiling of a player, and we've seen him in multiple different environments average huge numbers. So, listen, we know he's got game. It's just that sometimes it just doesn't come out. Tonight, he's on it, and he's keeping Ross Smith honest, and Ross Smith's got a game on his hands. He's got the darts here in set 3, and this is a must-hold set.
Yeah,
there's nothing to separate them. Like I said, we're 10 legs in now, and normally there can be a disparity, or you can make a claim. Here, equally matched. This is a pick 'em. This is a 50-50, and it's whoever's going to hit them it's going to be just one or two shots from nowhere that's going to win this match for either player.
Yeah, Ricky Evans, Manlock Lung to come, Jan van Veen against Christo Reyes and Damon Hetta against Steve Lennon, all to come. Every dart live on the talkSPORT app and on the talkSPORT Darts YouTube channel. Nice to see people, of course, are stumbling across us on their travels for the first time. Hashtag Darts on the radio. They've been getting in touch. A lot of people still surprised it works on the radio, the darts. It does work. You're right here with us.
Well, when I'm either not here or travelling or on my way home, depending on what session we're on, and it does. It's a bit like cricket back in the day. You thought, well, that can't work. Well, look how big that was. And darts is following suit. We love bringing you all the action.
96.
And it's well received, which we ultimately appreciate and value all of our listeners, and we love your input as well. Yeah. Keep it coming.
Smith with a throw then, race to 3 sets.
48.
Oscar Lacasiak's just realised he's on the telly. He's giving everyone a wave. Probably a lot of the fans don't even know who he is without being rude to Oscar Lacasiak.
Not yet.
Not yet, they don't. They will do later on when he makes his appearance here.
Lovely switch from Smith, picking up 2 treble 19s, down to 171. 1 set all in this tricky tie against Andreas Harrysson, who from 3-5-3 hits a 140, takes him down to 2-1. He's just always there. He's one of them players who's just a pain. You just sort of stand there and go, just go away, mate. Leave me alone.
Well, Smith's doing his level best to keep him at arm's length, and that 139 leaves double 16 for a hold of throw at the start of set 3, 1 set apiece.
Yeah, 32 after 12. Harrison's not going to be too far behind him. Well, he's 2 treble 20. Oh, he's tried to fill it from 2-1-3. Could have gone treble 19 for double 18. Thought the 180 would have an impact.
Yeah, double 16. Well, he has been really good. Barring those opening 2 legs, Ross Smith, every time he's gone there, he's come away with the goods. He's not had to go anywhere else, and that may be the...
Well, he's missed 1 dart tops off a 78. Outside of that, he missed darts in legs 1 and 2, and from there he's been pretty damn good.
Oh, there we go. We just had a bit of a musical accompaniment there.
Yeah.
I thought producer Matt was playing his favourite hits. Don't know what happened there. 1-0.
Not a bad tune, in fairness.
Yeah, it was all right. It was just a bit unexpected. I don't know if the listeners at home heard it or not.
408 Smith, single 20, single 20. Tries to pick off the treble 18. Takes himself down to 350. 301 Harrysson. Ooh, a wayward dart, and a rare wayward dart into the 5.
Yeah. His misses have been more in the 1 than the 5, haven't they? But that was a really poor visit. Only 30 scored. Now that fella there we saw on the stage, on the screen, he's been here both sessions. I can tell. Don't ask me how I knew. I knew he's been here since 12 o'clock.
Is it because his eyes are barely open?
Anybody got any matchsticks? 271 Harrysson, 307 Smith, both having a bit of an off visit there. 22 scored from Harrysson here. It's just got oh dear, that is a disaster. 19-3,
treble 1. Well, this is a great opportunity for Smith. What you don't want to do is get embroiled, a word that we use a lot in this sport. But it's easily done. 2 treble 20s for Smith, stay in there.
140.
Take the 140 down to 167.
Yeah, when Harrysson has rather let this leg dribble through his fingers. Only a ton. He's on 146. Smith against the darts. 167. Chance to make it 2-0 in set 3. It is on the Smith throw, the set overall. Well, that looked a great first dart, but he doesn't follow it in. Nice last dart. 97 to leave 70. Harrysson 146 to level up the match. He'll be looking downstairs. Finds 1 treble 19. Needs another one of those. Oh, he finds it right in the bottom corner. Double 16. 146 for Dirty Harry. Do you feel lucky, punk? Do you?
Where on earth does that come from? He had a couple of turns there where it was absolute bag of nails, and the treble 19, the first dart was left, but was led across, and he found the opposite corner and then slots double 16. That'll be a heartbreaker for Smith. Remarkable stuff from the Swede.
Yeah, that is Brilliant. You said it. Might be one visit that turns this match around. Just as Smith thinks he's getting on top, but back he comes again on his own throw.
108.
And he was getting on top. Now he finds himself locked up. Well, parity. One set all, one leg all. He's winning that little metric at the moment. 3-2 in the 180 column. However, nothing to split them. This is a horrible game to have as an opening. All you want, when you think of all the 128 players, you think, oh, just get someone who's normal. Just a normal dart player. Who does Ross Smith get?
Andreas Harrysson.
CZ top. And he has been top.
He has. But he could find himself 2-1 down in the third set. One set apiece, race to 3. You're live on the talkSPORT Darts YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. That is important to us, of course. And if you're listening on the app, welcome along. You're in the right place for every dart live from Alexandra Palace.
I'm free.
Yeah. Top send for 2-1 for Smith.
Good leg this.
13 dart. Not quite, just on the top wire. Kisses the wire. But uses the marker beautifully.
Yeah, that little adjustment there tells me that's a player who's put the graft in. He felt that. He knew where he was. Just take a little bit off of dart 2 from dart 1. Slides it in. Leads 2-1. One set apiece. Still averaging high in the 90s. 102 in this particular set. His 2 winning legs. I mean, 1 in 13 and 14 darts, and he's back in the red bit.
Oh, look, the wasp. It's attacking Ross Smith. Ooh. Right on his collar.
Yeah, you don't want to get a sting there. Remember when it was on that player's head? Can't remember who it was. But it was David Cameron.
Yes, it was. It's just sat on his. It's like a badge, right on the back of his neck.
How old is that wasp?
Maximum for Smith. What a leg of darts this is against the throw. 6 darts in, he's on 181.
Well, it's Smith that's got a sting in his tail at the minute.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't have a sting in his neck, he'll be all right. Oh, back comes Andreas. This is a serious game of darts. Smith averaging
Proper,
just under a ton.
It's everything we expected. And more.
181 reduced by 40 for Ross Smith, the 12 seed. Hits the outer ball, good use there.
Yeah, good play.
Down to 116, but Harrysson with a ton 40 here goes favourite. Single 20. Oh, he's in the treble. Another one of those. Well, he's grafting. He's down to 76. 116 then for the second ton plus out of the set. He's hit the treble. Single 16. Tops for a 2-1 lead. Clips the bottom wire, another big moment.
Yeah, audibly close. 76 then for Harrysson to take us to a deciding leg in set 3. Double 18 required. I thought it was in. Thought it was in.
He kissed the wire as well. 2 10s for 2-1 for Smudger. Right in the middle, and once again we get a big raw, almost Gerwin Price-esque from Smudger, and he has the third set. It was on throw, where we should be at this point. 2-1 live on the talkSPORT app and on the talkSPORT Darts YouTube channel.
Super impressive set from Ross Smith, winning legs of 13, 14 and 13 darts. Couple of 180s in there. He averaged 105.5. His match average now just shy of 99. Very, very impressive indeed, and it's had to be. That's what makes it so impressive. When he's missed 14 darts at a double. You take half of them out and he's up around 105, 106.
Yeah. This is a very good game of darts, but just signs for the first time. Harrysson not wilting, but wobbling.
Yeah, I was just about to say, is he forcing Harrysson to push that little bit too hard? It is beautiful stuff. Ton 140 to kick off the opening leg in set 4, leading 2-1. Ross Smith averaging 99.45.
We've made a lot about the draw for Ross Smith, it's also been a bad draw for Harrysson, because whatever happens in the remaining set or 2 sets to this game, this performance would have been enough to beat a heck of a lot of this field in the opening round.
Well, look at what we've seen today.
Yeah. It would have seen off Ian White earlier on.
Yeah, he'd have made mincemeat of him.
Smith wipes the sweat from his brow.
Down to 204 Smith, 281 Harrysson, minus these, and he's a 5 and a treble 20. And another treble 20. Left himself on 156. But it is on throw, so there's a chance for Smith from 204 to pressure, but that's another low one. Opts to stay there, surprises me. Well, that's why he's up there and I'm sat here.
Yeah. 156 then. Shots on, he's hit a treble 20, needs another one. Oh, that's a wayward dart. Single 5 hit and he's not happy.
He can't believe it, because it was sat
And then
perfect for
single
him.
2 as well, so that is a disastrous end to his visit. 104 for a break for Smith, and this could be one of those big moments. Single 18 hit.
Outside of Littler, this is performance of the tournament. Double 16 for a 104 and a break of throw. Oh, you beauty. 15 darter, break of throw, and a 104 out. He is now in control.
This has been a big test, and at the moment Ross Smith has got the answers. There's still a way to go. He needs another 2 legs in this set to win it in 4 sets. 3-1.
Listen, he'd have loved a breeze through and an easy game. They all do, but this sets Ross Smith up. He has come through some adversity here and some real pressure from Harrysson,
41.
and he's rode it.
So far he has. Harrisson's scoring has just eased up a touch. Smudges, however, is on the improve.
Yeah, well, he's been relentless, hasn't he? I mean, let's have it right. Anybody here would have had their hands full with this performance from Ross Smith so far, including the defending champ Luke Littler. Only averaged just a smidge more than what Smudger's averaging right now.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah. A smidge and a smudge.
93.
And Smith in control, down to 128. 360 Harrysson.
Yeah, nothing he can do from here to even get anywhere near a finish. It's a great 140 down to 220, so 6 for Smith from 128. Keep it straight down the middle, which is what he's done. It's a single 20 just underneath the 60, finds the trouble with dart 2, 8 or a 16, 16 to leave his beloved double 16. This is fabulous. A 15 darter in leg 1, 32 after 12 in leg 2.
Nothing
140.
Harrysson can do. He's asked the question to leave 80, but Smith, who's been brilliant down here, well, he's finally missed the double 16, but he's got 2 left in his hand. Now he needs double 8. All of a sudden, this just gets a little bit trickier. Double 8. Oh, that's brilliant. 2 legs to 0, and he's 1 away from a place in round 2.
Yeah, I suppose just sat watching or listening, you won't think much of that, but you've got Harrysson sat there on 80 to instantly break back and change the look of this match.
140.
Somebody told Smudger he's had a wasp on his neck for the last
Should have left
10
it there.
minutes. Yeah. Now I'll be worrying about it, and it's not there anymore. It's gone. Andreas Harrysson has run a good race, but is the race almost over? He's on throw here. He's averaging over 94. He's played really well. He's 60% on his doubles. He
he's
just
been
hasn't
brilliant.
had enough chances, has he?
Well, he's not been allowed in. There has been moments where, well, we know across 2 legs he missed 5 of the 26 he's missed of a double. Like I say, you just remove those, never mind the other areas where he's missed 1 or 2. This is a high quality performance. 2 treble 19s. Takes him down to 267. 2-1 up in sets, 2-0 up in legs. 267. Harrysson 306. Starts on 19s, 2 singles.
Oh, never what? Too many of those, I think. That would be the criticism.
When he's moved around the board, that's when he's looked loose.
Yeah, he has. They're both on 267. Smith has nicked the darts and he's in the red bit. And Harrysson knows, I think, the end is nigh here. Well, we saw Rob Cross hit the big fish to win the match, and Ross Smith has left the big fish to win the match.
Will he be forced into going for it?
He should be contractually obliged to go for it.
Agreed, and he's going to have to, because a ton from 267 leaves Harrysson 167.
Well, Smith is notorious here for laying up.
Yeah.
He will lay up as a percentage is in his favour. Well, it doesn't matter now, he won't get the chance, but we've seen him do it before a number of times. He's been caught a couple of times. Look at that 60.
Didn't Michael
there.
Van Gerwen catch him out doing that?
Yeah, he did. 167.
And by the way, that 60 from Smith to be the best 60 you'll see this tournament.
Yeah, you won't see one closer to the 60, but only 55. So Smith to win it in 3 sets to 1. 110. Treble 18 is hit. Now he goes for singles 16. That leaves tops for the match, and he clicks the wire. A match start, beaten and gone.
Literally on it, that tops. It led on the wire. 112 for Harrysson. Goes for 418s. He gets it, tops.
Wow. Credit where it's due. He was on the ropes, he was down and out, and Ross Smith looks up and says, "Are you kidding me? He just had a dart to win it." And now he's got to win another leg on his own throw. 2-1 in sets, 2-1 in the fourth set to Smith. And Smith's going to open up. Ooh, 83, that deflection, a cruel one.
It was a cruel one, a dirty deflection. Bounced across into the treble one. Harrysson in the red bit, inspired from that 1-1-2. Super finish that. Especially after seeing your opponent miss, well, literally wire tops to get it done.
Well, Smith has got to win this leg. If he doesn't, Harrysson, can he break here? We'll get a throw to level up the match.
Fine margin, set play.
It is. Is there one more twist? Oh, now it's Harrysson who's levitating above that treble 20. Finds a treble 18 with his last start.
Smith needs a max here just to give himself a little bit of breathing space. It's not going to come. It's low in the 20 bed. Does find the treble 19 on cover. Room to the left. Finds it. Beautiful.
134.
How many times do we say it? The good players find the big visits when they need them. Harrysson from 308 is it treble 18. Can't find it again. 92 scored, so it's on the dart. Smith 188, Harrysson 216. 2 visits from 188 to win the match. Just above the treble. He feels he's going to get one here, or at least one, maybe 2. And that could be the decisive visit.
Yeah.
2 visits back to back where he's found 2 trebles with his last 2 darts in hand.
Classy stuff from Ross Smith. Harrysson, treble 20, doesn't follow it. Can he get a 140? Just a ton to leave 116, but we know what he could do with 112.
Well, we do, but we know what Smith can do for double 16 for the match. That's 2 match starts, and that's a bit of a blocker. Which way does he go? He went left, now he's going right. Can he crowbar one in to win the match? Ross Smith doesn't. That's 3 match starts he's had, and Harrysson, who's taken out 146 and 112, needs 116 to stay alive. Oh, he's hit single 7. He needed at least a 19.
He's been so good on treble 20. Oh, just keep it simple. And then what does he do at treble 20? So 67 scored, 49 remaining,
84.
leaves 32 just in case.
Double 8 for the match for Ross Smith. Inside wire, double 4. The tension cranks up. That should be a good marker at double 4. Oh, he's hit the marker, he didn't go in! Harrysson can't believe it, Smith can't believe it, 3,500 people in the Palace can't believe it. Double 16 for a level set. Oh, he's on the wire now, Harrysson to stay alive, he gets it! 2-2 in the fourth set. Smith has missed 6 match starts by about 6 millimetres in total. But Harrysson steps in and he is throwing now for a level match. He looked done and dusted. 2 sets to 1 down, 2 legs to 0 down, and he has clawed his way off the canvas, and he opens up with a 1-3-4 in the decisive leg of set 4.
Yeah, if he was a fighter, he'd be out on his feet. The referee would have been looking at him ready to wave it off. As it is, he kicks with 1-3-4, and now it's Ross Smith that has to find something, and he finds a bag of nails. A 20, a 19 and a 7. This is going all the way.
Well, it could be. And Harrysson, a two-treble visit again. And this is why this is such a great sport. 6 starts to win it. It would have looked clean and tidy at 3-1. It's getting very messy now.
Well, even we would have reflected on it if it would have been 3-1 and said it was a lot closer than that. In terms of if it was a match play, it's just 10-8 in favour of Ross Smith right now.
But only 60. Harryson's on 170, but a max here for Smith. He's back in this leg. 2-1. Smith leads. He's in the red bit as well. Can't follow it in, so he's not going to be on a finish. So Harrysson has got 6 starts at 170 to win it.
All about this turn, isn't it? Single 20. Keep it simple. Yeah, finds the treble. Can go anywhere he likes now. Tries the 54, leaves 72. And his finishing has been bob on, hasn't it? 8 from 14, 57%. 184 Smith, treble 20 found, doesn't follow. Could go 54. Looks like he's going to, he's going to go 54. And rightly so, open target. 84. And makes a mess of it, leaves a ton.
It's a good miss if you like, but it might be irrelevant. This for a level match. He's hit treble 12 to leave double 18 to save the set and take us to a decider. And Harrysson reels off 3 on the spin. The Swedish fans in the Palace are all on their feet, and credit Ross Smith. A fist bump there for Andreas Harrysson, who's shown some absolute minerals to keep himself in it. He was a leg away. He had 6 match starts against him, and we are going to a decider. And a reminder, if we go 2-2 in this set, we're into a tie-break.
Well, we've got Boris Krčmar playing in this tournament over the next couple of days. Start calling Harrysson Boris the Bullet Dodger. How has he got away with that? Averaged 89.35 in that set to Ross Smith's 94.28. But it is Harrysson who somehow has found a way to win it. And only 46 from Smith after a super 1-3-4 to start, down to 321, 2-2 in sets, 0-0 in legs in set 5, and a 140 from Harrysson takes him down to 240. Ross Smith in a spot of bother here.
I say it every year we come here. It's taken me till session 3 of day 2
140.
to say, how can you not love the darts? This is mad.
Well, Ross Smith needs to rub a bit of sugar on his collar and get that wasp back.
140.
Well, Smith's on a non-finish, and Harrysson against the darts is on a ton.
After 9 darts.
Yeah.
Ross Smith comes for cover, finds, well, he's found treble 7, opts to stay there rather than leave the 120, which would have left him tops if he'd have gone for a 20. The 121, of course, ends on a ball. Might not matter. Oh, now this is awkward because that's over the top wire, yeah.
Well,
always
2
a
darts
problem when
for a break.
Always a problem when you have that stacker style.
Yeah.
So, treble 20, 11 ball.
Single 20.
Treble 17 ball.
Oh, he's got it. Bullseye for a holder throw. Not quite. Oh, is this game turning? Tops for Harrysson. 3 darts in hand to go in front. To go in front. He's got it. Andreas Harrysson has won the last 4 legs of this match. And this game is turning round. Remember, Ross Smith dumped out in his first game last year by Paolo Nebreda. Well, Andreas Harrysson is putting him through the ringer here. Harrysson was all set to pack his bags, and look at him now.
Yeah, he was 2 legs down in set 4. Won 3 on the spin in 18, 18 and 15, and he's opened with a 14-dart breaker throw in the opening leg of set 5. And only 60 from Smith. He's in a world of trouble here. He is in trouble with a capital T.
Steady ton from Harrysson. I mean, the best thing you say for Andreas Harrysson, you had no idea what the score is. He doesn't give you anything, does he, this fella?
No, absolutely stoic, mate. There's nothing coming back. You can't get a read on him. You don't know if you've hurt him.
97.
He's hard work to play. He's a nightmare. He's being outplayed in departments, but I mean the overall average 94 to Harrysson, 97 to Smith. But it's Harrysson who's now in front.
Yeah. And on his own throw, he's 141 in front.
He's not been in front since leg 2 of the
He
opening
was
set.
2-0 up
Yeah.
and lost the opening set, and that was it. He's been behind ever since. On 203, 38 scored, so that's a good last start. 95 scored.
Smith needs a max. He's on 284. 140 is not enough. Needs to fill it. And this is the difference. He's now being made to produce, and that's when it becomes difficult. Only 81, so time on his side.
Well, we've just seen him punch himself in the head. Oh, look at this. The 108 could be on. Treble 19 and single 3.
Needed the single 19 for 32. Doesn't really matter. 60 scored, 48 left.
Well, you say it doesn't really matter, but it's a dart less he'll get at a double. Just got to make sure here he's on his requisite double. He's got to feel comfortable. He's got to forget that. It's gone now.
70.
It's
Yeah,
the
tide
60.
is up. That was the important dart. I'm with you. He hits a 7 there or goes high and it's 11. Things start to get messy.
They do, because Smith is going to be after him from 203. 80 scored with 2. 2-2 in sets. Harrysson leads 1 leg to 0. If he gets this, double 16, he's 1 leg away from the match.
Catch on the second leg, Andreas.
Andreas Harrysson is 1 away from a famous win.
Well, he's gone from 1 away from defeat to 1 away in victory in less than 2 sets. Here comes Smith, 2 treble 20s. Oh, doesn't fill it, only a 140.
Still over 50% on the doubles, Harrysson.
That's what's kept him in it, isn't it?
137.
I mean, he's had 21 darts at a double to the 33 of Ross Smith. But it's Ross Smith who trails 2-0 in set 5. And only 57, down to 304. Harrysson can get it done here and now. 364. 1 big turn. And he has control. He's found the treble 20. A beautiful adjustment.
100.
Ton down to 264. 40 in front.
Pressure on Smith. Can he deliver? Can he find when he really needs it?
180.
Outstanding.
Smith has got to win the next 2 legs to take it to a tiebreaker, but back comes Harrysson. He will not go away. He won't go away.
Treble 18 and ball needed to stay in the match. He's not found it. So Harrysson should get at least a dart of the ball here to win a famous victory.
84 needed. Single 16 hit, so it's up for 18s. Gets the single. Bullseye for the match. The line impeccable, but 2 millimeters too high. Ross Smith breathes a sigh of relief. A match dart for Harrysson. Smith misses double 16 on the wide outside, but adjusts beautifully. It's all on the Harrysson throw now. He holds his throw, he wins the match. Both players have had match darts.
What the game of the championships. Well, you called it. Before even a dart was thrown, you called it and said this could be the game of the tournament. Well, it's not disappointed, has it? This is absolutely nerve-jangling, and we're just sat here. Treble 20's not followed. Does get the 57 on cover.
I'm that nervous watching. I just don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you do it on the stage. I don't.
And I used to look like I enjoyed it. That's the bit when I watch it back.
It's sadistic.
It is. It is. It's savage.
2-1 in the 5th set. Harrysson leads. 2-2 in sets. Harrysson wins this leg. He wins the match. If Smith wins it, we go to a tiebreaker.
Well, Smith started with a beautiful turn, and then he's just come up troubleless. So he's on 306, 304. Harrysson, 2 treble 20s.
140.
The 140 to leave 164. Smith's got to be careful. He's got to start on 19s on 306. Oh dear. Can't leave a finish. Single 7. On a single 20 tight.
87.
164.
He's got to rely now on Harrysson fluffing his lines.
Well, he stayed upstairs, didn't go down for the 19s. He's hit treble 18, 74 scored, 92 scored, leaves him on 72, which he took out to win the 4th set. And treble 12, double 18. Smith is hitting and hoping from 219, and it's a good hit. And he has got hope. He's left 79. Harrysson may only get one at a double here. He hits a single 12, so it's 20 now. Tops for the match, and it's another match start missed by Andreas Harrysson.
A lifeline for Ross Smith. 79, treble 19 for double 11, single 19, 20 and tops. Single 19 it is. Single 20, it's high, it's awkward, has to move right, changes the line, misses tops, top wire. This is all over, Rover.
Is it? Can Harrysson complete the comeback? Oh, double 5 he needs. That's 3 match starts, 4 match starts, double 5. He's got it! Andreas Harrysson raises his arms. He's knocked out the number 12 seed Ross Smith, whose woes of the worlds go on. But that was some performance. Clint Eastwood played Dirty Harry. Well, that was a story you couldn't write, because Harrysson was down and out at 2 sets to 1 down. He was 2 legs to 0 down, but he won 6 of the last 7 legs. A Rocky style comeback. We said it was a nightmare draw for Ross Smith, and so it has proven. Andreas Harrysson, multiple winner on the Nordic and Baltic Tour this year, but that, make no bones about it, is the biggest win of his life, and you wouldn't know it looking at his face. He's barely he's raised a smile. He can't believe it himself, Chris Mason. Darting brilliance from the Swede. What a performance.
Yeah, well, his nickname Dirty Harry, that was an assassin-like performance, and he is as cold as ice up there, just smiling, going, what's all the fuss about? A remarkable, this was a horrible draw for Smith for a reason. Now you know why.
He missed 6 match starts in that 4th set to win it 3-1. After that, Harrysson, absolutely magnificent. From 2 down, reeled off 3 legs on the spin, and then won 4 of the last 5 legs.
Yeah, let's not forget, he missed that match start, and then behind him, he took out that 112, didn't he? And then it was just sort of steady away, an 18 darter and a 15 darter, and then he kicked with leg 1 of set 5 with a 14 darter, and it was the writing was on the wall. Great performance from both. Gutted for Ross Smith, chuffed a bits for Harrysson, because we called it. We made you aware of the danger of this guy, and like I say, a lot of people may have thought, well, this is just a foregone conclusion. We weren't having it.
No, we weren't, and that is the start of the night. We've got Jan van Veen against Cristo Reyes. We've got Damon Heta, Steve Lennon to come, but next up, Ricky Evans normally lights up the Palace pre-Christmas. He takes on Hong Kong's number 1 Man Lok Lung, but here from the Palace. What a start to the night. Ross Smith, smudger. Well, he's been rubbed out here by Andreas Harrysson, who wins a cracker, survives 6 match darts, and he's through by 3 sets to 2.